Good morning, guten tag, buenos dias, all of the accoutrements. Hang on, let me make sure Wi-Fi's off. Nope, it's not. Back on. It's in the north side, in your neighborhood. I better turn down Lizzo. I was rocking and rolling. Woke up feeling a little meh. Kind of the bad thing is, this is one of those mornings. Good morning, it's a good morning, but because of the OCD and health anxiety, you'll have a couple real good weeks of not manifesting. And like this morning, for anyone, and I may just be a kook for talking about this, for my type of health anxiety, or like for other people, if you have OCD, you get caught fixated on something. So, and it's your body, whether it's chemical imbalance, whatever it is, your brain malfunctions and interprets things that you have always felt in a normal way as in an elevated sense. So for example, the last couple days, if I notice I have a little bit of a headache or something, I get fixated on it. It's just weird. So I woke up this morning and just felt, when I say off, it's where I have to tell myself, and this could be for anybody in regards to anything, not even necessarily mental health, like anxiety. It could just be, you woke up just kind of in a bad mood because of a dream or whatever. Stop, reassess, right? Make sure, okay, don't spend too much time overthinking everything and just go on with it. I definitely tried to do that. And it's been an okay morning. I know there's a lot of colds and stuff going around. So, is what it is. But hey, absolutely 100% had, I'm just going to use the language, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to say ass a few times. Had the most kick-ass game of basketball. I've seen some good ball, okay? And I've seen, what I would say better games, better for some. But at least for my boys, this is my hoopsters. Okay, so we have a big squad. I have 12 fellas on the team. And we do a nice job of trying to rotate, and all my guys are really decent. Some are at a slightly more elevated level than others, but everybody brings something to the team. Well, the nice thing about having a big squad is we're able to get fresh legs. That means sub in big groups, at once. Sometimes if we've got them synced up well enough, I can sub in a full 5 if I wanted to. Kind of try and do that. It's sometimes easier because then you maybe can pair up 5, or not pair up, but group up 5, that work real well together and stuff. But we train our players to be able to be versatile, right? Whether they have disabilities or not, they need to be versatile athletes. I want them, and I am not a baller. That's what's funny. I'm good at motivating. I understand certain things, but I am not going to at all. Even my guys, who might be on the team that you might say are the lowest level of understanding in basketball, are going to get treated with the same level of respect and expectation that my guys on the team that really understand what I'm asking. Just that's how it has to be. But anyhow, off of that soapbox, we only were able to take 7 boys with us, gentlemen, to Municipal Gardens. It was an 8:15 game, so it's a late game. But of my 12, only 7 were able to come due to not injury, but illness, other commitments, work, things like that. The team we played, I forget where they were out of Marion County, I believe. Sorry, guys, my eyes are sleepy. Had at least 10, so I was worried. And one of my guys, one of my bigs, he is a little younger than me, so he's 36, which isn't old, but he doesn't have great knees. Hell of a ball player. Kai's awesome, but, I was a little worried. I didn't have, I only had one other big, so they were subbing for each other. Anyhow, it's like, all right, right out of the gate, these fellas, we've not really taught them plays yet, per se. Like, we don't holler out something like "aye" or anything like that. But I think we're getting ready to, because these fellas are understanding when I say spread out, they know what it means. On defense yesterday or last night, I didn't necessarily, well, we had to at certain points, because then when we were really getting into the swing of the game, we figured out they had a couple boys on their team. I tell you what, this one cat, number 13, if he could have gotten, if his motor skills, and this isn't to discredit him, I'm telling you what, boy, if his motor skills at any point just hone in and he really is able, no stopping this guy. I mean, he was doing dribbling between his legs, like fast, real good, fast footwork, but too fast, you know, so that happens sometimes. I got a boy on my team. Hey, Hayden, Jack, he's a hell of a baller. He's really, really good. And Jack's super, super, super fast. Too fast. Like, he hits it hard. He'll go coast to coast, and then balls ricocheting all over. We got to slow that action down. But anyhow, this team we played, they were really decent, well-rounded, reminded me a lot of our team, and they were able to sub in guys, you know, in large groups, and I was giving my boys breaks. That's what it was. I mean, they were going in and out. My 14-year-old on the team, Sam, I had asked his mommy to tell him to, you know, step up, because he's good. He's a good shooter, good ball player all around, but young and timid. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I needed him to, I'll just say it, toughen up, you know what I mean? Don't let people push you around on the court. Lights out, this kid. We got a play that we sort of set up. We'll call it something eventually, but I just, you know, we told my guard, bring it down. You get here, you pass it to Sam. He's wide open. And then I told Sam, I said, as soon as that ball hits your hands, you're shooting. He gets it. Like, you ought to see this kid's turn and shoot. Fantastic. Continually, long story short, we ended up taking that game. And I know everyone's like, oh, it's not about the points. Well, no, I mean, in the broad scheme of things, no, we're working on teamwork. We're working on friendship, fellowship, cooperation, motor skills, all of these different things. But it is a ball game, okay? And these guys are being competitive, and they want to win. So when we have only 7 players and we win 42-26, that's quite a feat. I don't care what league you're in. When you're running with a short squad, you know, so basically a full team, right? You know, that's 7 people. Lots of ball teams, you know, rec teams have 7 players. But we have a pretty big age gap. You know, when I'm playing with 14-year-olds and up to 36-year-olds with, you know, varying, you know, we're not all the most conditioned, right? As far as, you know, keeping up with the calisthenics, it can be a challenge. No, these boys, absolutely, I wish that, and I'm going to have to set up my camera or something because I want to record the games, because since I've got the gimbal now, I can just set it up and let it roll. So I think I'm going to try and do that on Thursday. When we get off of here, I do want to remind everyone, please, if you can, come to Memory Hall. 6:45 is game time on Thursday. We will be playing a team out of Hamilton County. There is not good parking around Memory Hall. You will have to park on the street. You cannot park next to the apartment. There are residents. So 6:45 Memory Hall on Thursday. Boone County Hoopsters takes on, I think, the Hamilton County Heroes. So I am going to get out of here. I hope you guys are good. Have a great day. Peace.